Hi, welcome to another edition of What the Fuck Happenings to YouTube. Happenings in the YouTube atheist community. Yes, and conversational blah and whatnot. My toe is still broken. Yes, the old toe got better and I smashed a new toe. But anyway, it's a little limpy still. Sunny, blue sky and all, but kind of not warm enough. Yeah, so this end of summer crap is going to be so depressing. So yeah, I might spare you some videos just because I'll be in the depressed mode. But anyway, yeah, it really is. Yeah, okay, so it was just dismal in Tiny Chat last night. I mean dismally not productive, not useful in my opinion, I don't know, even his chatter, it was not very interesting. So, a bit of a failure. Did leave early, saved my face a little bit. Anyway, and yeah, I have to do better than this. But so much to do, so much to ponder and think about, and blah blah blah. But anyway, so videos in the rest of the world. Well, I guess the first thing I should just point out, Vloggerdome, the second episode is published on the Vloggerdome website. It'd be nice if people watched it. Yeah, but what can you do? Can't drag people there. Anyway, I guess you could bribe them. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I'll wait till I'm more desperate. Yes, I can get more desperate. It's possible. Anyway, so news-wise, there's lots of, there's not lots of, brain is not quite running the way it needs to. It's early, so, ow, my toe is bad. Yeah, it's bad. Bad toe. It's all purpley and stuff. Anyway, Ghost of the Day in person, she did do her Go Vegan video, very good, blah blah blah, made a response, people suck, period. So that was good. Please to Denise did a, whatever that is, that very popular Korean rap thingy video thing, well anyway, she did a, entertainment video of sorts. Yeah, whatever it is. Anyway, it's done well. So, yeah, points for that. But not, not relevant to, the mission statement here. Yeah, otherwise there's just a wasteland here. Not much to respond to. Moral nihilism, moral relativism, it's all the same thing, right? I don't know how people don't get that. If you're going to make up the truth, you're going to say the truth has no meaning. It's not the truth, really. It's just, what the hell's the point? Yeah, no point at all. And it's just, again, it is kind of curious that, I'm also doing this physics thing, challenging the existing theory of relativity. The challenge it's a profound challenge in the sense that you're rewriting the model, but you're just in a way, some of it is just identifying the cause, not really changing the effects. It'll change the effects, I think, and that the rest of the physics you do on top of it will be of better quality if you have the right foundational model. So instead of matter being changed by a dilation of space, it's the matter itself that's changed, and the space doesn't dilate, and time doesn't dilate, and all that kind of crap. So it's just a misidentification of the cause of the symptoms, which are slower movement, processing of an atom's metabolism, as I'm calling it. Anyway, I won't do a physics video, but it's all good stuff. But the point is it's the same argument in a sense, right? You're fighting an existing theory, where where essentially you get to make it up, where everybody's point of view somehow is accurate, even though it's inaccurate. And there is no absolutes. And I'm basically contending that there are absolutes, there are universals. And for physics, it's time and space are the constants. Obviously, the speed of light would fit into that, and your position and your condition can distort your view of reality, but you don't get to change reality. And likewise, in this philosophical conversation about the meaning of our existence in the sense of value, designations, and recognitions, I'm arguing that the reality of it is out there to be discovered. Essentially, we're attempting to discover the mega intelligent perspective. Hey, pups. Hey. To recognize, what would something that knew everything, understood it all, conclude or perceive reality to be, designate the circumstance to be. If you could understand all the context, all the future implications, all that kind of stuff. And we're essentially attempting to duplicate that understanding. And you would call that the reality or the truth. And it seems, the fundamental part of the argument is just inescapable. The fundamental part where we certainly can tell the difference between a sentient organism being tortured, and one being comfortable. And we can know there's no way those two things aren't different, substantially different in reality, not just in relativity, but in actual fact. And that just seems, that seems enough evidence in itself, to dispel this nonsensical argument that we're attempting to describe some relativistic position agreement on what reality is versus just establishing reality as being universal, true, absolute, and be done with this mush. So anyway, I didn't want to get all on that either. It's two subjects. What else is, if you have something relevant to say on the subject of, the education system and the idea of incentivizing, changing the who gets rewarded, hey, how you doing? Maybe it would be of some use. This next vlogger dome is going to be on the education reform subject. No one's terribly interested. Whatever. It's okay. This is all sort of my agenda, It's years of it. But anyway, I gotta quit doing this anyway, crap. Stop it. So, continuing with this theme, that's not much of an improvement, is it? No, it's not. No, that's not going to work either. I hate this time of year. I mean, it's it's lovely because the air is clearer and all that kind of stuff, so I can understand how some people could appreciate it. But I could use another month or two of summer, at least. I just can't even imagine winter again. Oh, the pain. I'm somehow I get too busy in the summer. I don't have enough time to just wallow in it. You know, and this year I had the Lyme disease and cold, and they sucked up some of the value. So, anyway, so this general subject of, you know, talking to the world and making arguments and being relevant somehow, getting to be relevant, it is interesting to see, you know, how it's gotten more difficult to do this on YouTube, you know, because there's no features that allow you to force your way, you know, to attention whore in any substantial way. Demand the right to a few minutes people's time to prove your point, to prove at least your interestingness. So there's not as much of that as there used to be in the old days, so it's a lot harder to gain any momentum. And yeah, so, you know, this is a uphill kind of adventure now, more uphill than before it seems, so it's a little less inviting and hopeful. But the alternative to that is clearly I'm not getting much counter argument from the existing audience that's anything close to rational or reasonable, and so that's a good sign, you know, I suppose. But like I said, the depth of the audience is getting pretty thin, so you can't expect much from, you know, the monkeys that remain. But whatever. So yeah, I mean, just a strategy is always difficult, you know, because it's not my I have a problem grabbing words today. It's not my instinct, you know, to strategize, to come up with an angle. You know, I just kind of want a straightforward, straight up kind of fight. You don't want to have to, you know, twist things into, you know, bow knots and pretty them up with glitter and fluff, but you know, see how it goes. I mean, that's sort of what Vloggerdome is an attempt to repackage. And you know, it also has this, you know, general idea behind it that hasn't been realized yet, that, you know, if you create an arena for debate, that you can do debate constructively and come up with more decisive conclusion instead of just redundantly re-arguing over and over and over, as happens in reality. You know, they just, you know, I mean, once you get some years on you, you'll start to appreciate how, you know, they're arguing the same crap they were arguing 30 years ago, and it's the same arguments, and you're just like, fuck, you know, been there, done that. And it just seems amazing that we can't seem to move on. The argument doesn't get any smarter, doesn't get any better. So these are all just laments and, you know, complaints. That's, you know, it's my business. Well, anyway. So, you know, just see what happens. I'm sort of still in it, so maybe I can win it. And it does keep me busy. I mean, I'm always thinking about stuff, you know. Got lots to think about. You know, especially, like I say, with the new physics argumentation I'm making. I've been doing a lot of, you know, a lot of it, and you know, I like the certain new perspectives I've gained through that process. You know, I gained a new appreciation for certain elements of reality and structure, and so that part's been, I would say, good so far. We'll see how it ends up. So anyway, I quit doing that. So continuing, yeah, so I have to be a little careful because of the foot. Damn, it's even colder here than it was back there. The pool's going to be a little hard to jump into today. I'm going to have courage and such. But anyway, it'll be sunny. That'll encourage me when I get there. So, yeah, so I'll try to, I mean, the stuff going on in my head seems to, some quality. And I know I'm not producing videos that are quite as precise and useful, but we'll see. And see what happens. Yeah, so I'll just keep making that vague promise that, oh yeah, it's going to get really tight and good soon. You'll be glad you subscribed. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, till the next time, and such. More than one time. Yeah, son. Good. Very good.